Hey there guys and welcome back. I got a consume deck today, which is actually really good. I've been using this one quite a bit. So, this is what I've been ranking up with. I've managed to hit 4.3 so far with it, and I think I was recording it, so I actually got like 29 wins and 8 losses with it so far. And it has gone down a little bit because I think yesterday I got 10 wins and 6 losses at like the 4.25, 4.2 to 4.3k MMR, but it's still working out really well. And especially against things like right now we got the Nilfgaards and the Skellige. It's pretty alright against them and can beat them and has a couple tricks. We'll get into them in a second though. I'll get right into the deck profile. We got the Neckers. Oh yeah, and if you guys need the timestamps, they're down below. So if you don't need a long drawn out deck explanation, just need to see what it looks like. The games are down below and we'll get right into this. We got 3 Neckers. Whenever an ally consumes a card, while this unit is in your hand, deck, or side of the board, boost self by 1. Death Wish, play a Necker from your deck. Really good card in consume deck. It's going to boost itself whenever you consume something, so it's pretty much an auto include in every that's at least consume heavy consume deck, which this one is. Next we got 3 Harpies, and they come out whenever you play a beast, their counter is going to go down by 1. They have a 3 counter, and once that counter hits 0, it's going to come out of your deck, do 1 damage, and give you 3 more tempo. So it's basically a mini roach. Like each of these is like a mini roach. And these things are really good because we got a decent amount of beasts. We got 3 Selena Harpies, which we have ways to eat them. We got the Arc Griffin, and we got the Woodland Spirit. So getting these things out of your deck, not too hard at all. Then next we got the ones that go with the harpies, the Selena harpies. Spawn 2 eggs to the left side of this unit, and when you consume an egg, it's going to spawn a 1 power harpy hatchling, and then give you 5 power for eating the egg. So you get plus 5 value out of that. And since it spawns a beast, you play one of these, you eat both the eggs, one of these harpies is going to come out. And then since the harpy comes out and it's a beast, it's going to put the next counter down to 2. So you only need to play get 2 more beasts out on the field to actually trigger another one. Next we got the Vrand Warrior, which is deploy, consume the unit to the right. Every 2 turns at the start of your turn, consume the unit to the right. This guy is your constant consuming train card, which, yeah, he adds up to a lot of value. You just gotta be, well, it's kind of annoying because if you're facing Skellige and they use a lot of whale harpooners and they move this guy around, it can get kind of annoying, but you make him waste off a lot of stuff for that. Like, I had one guy use up all 3 of his whale harpooners trying to keep my Vrand Warrior from eating too much stuff. And then he used his card where he discards a bronze to finish it off. And I was like, okay, I'll take that. But it did end up making my Neckers less powerful. This thing is, yeah, one of your main Necker boosters. Since he's going to eat a unit every 2 turns, he's really good. And he does end up getting, like, Scorch and Menno scary, but Scorch you can't avoid so much along with Igni if you get him too boosted up. But you can avoid the Menno by eating him with like an Ekimara if he has spying status on him and he's already really high. Because if you consume him with an Ekimara or another Vrand Warrior, then the spying status will actually go away so he can't Menno it. And you basically made him waste an infiltrator for nothing, so that's really good. And then next we got Ekimara, gains resilience and consume an ally. Another consume card and some carryover is really nice. And especially if you don't have like a Vrand Warrior to eat these Harpy eggs or anything, you can use your Ekimaras to eat them and get the value out of them. So that adds up too. They're pretty good. And then we got Necker Warrior. Choose a bronze ally and create 2 base copies of it on the bottom of your deck. Now with this one, you can make more Neckers with it, but you got to be careful playing these Neckers. Like, if you've already used most of your consuming stuff round 1 and you haven't played a Necker, I don't know if I'd really bother copying some more Neckers into your deck with him, which is usually the problem I run into, because playing Neckers round 1 is really risky with this deck since you're not counting on getting a ton of them in your deck. I usually save them for like round 2 or 3, and if you're facing something like Skellige, you gotta be careful with your Neckers because they'll coral your Necker. At least, maybe in lower levels they'll coral your Vrand Warrior when he gets really high, but every single Skellige I face now saves their coral for when I play my Necker. So I usually want to hold on to 2 of these in my hand So I can guarantee that I can still combo the last one for the last round and get a lot of value out of that. So you got to be wary of Coral, Artifact Compression. Spelly Tull I don't run into so much, but Spelly Tull would be really annoying, I'm guessing, because they can double play Artifact Compression and kill off tier neckers, which would really be bad. Um, so yeah, be careful with your neckers and be careful with the Necker Warrior for sure. If you have enough beasts, what I usually end up doing with the Necker Warrior is if I have like Woodland Spirit and two Slain Harpies in my hand or something, I'll actually copy more Harpies into my deck. So, because I'll have a way to get them out easily. And that'll give me a little bit more tempo, and that's usually nice. I think I copy my Harpies more than I do my Neckers. Like, I'll copy my Neckers every now and then I'll copy Harpies more often if I have this, because it's more guaranteed safety. And they're not too hard to pull out at all. Then we got Arc Griffin, clear weather from the row on your side, move a bronze card from one graveyard to the other. Arc Griffin's really nice. I like Arc. Whoa, why'd you go down there? I like Arc Griffin because, yeah, not only is he weather clear, he's also a beast, which combos with the Harpy well. And since you can move a bronze card from one graveyard to the other, if you're facing Skellige, you can sort of hurt them by taking one of their bronzes. But what I use it more for is moving like one of my Selena Harpies to their graveyard if I don't have any more, and then using my Caretaker to resurrect it. So that way I can get a lot of value in the last round with like the last round combo. And that adds up adding up to a lot. It's just nice because you can move one of your bronzes into their graveyard that you really need and then resurrect it with Caretaker if needed. If that's going to give you more value than any of the cards that they have, which usually against something like Nilfgaard, that's usually the case. Then we got Roach. Whenever you play a gold card from your hand, does not include leaders, play Roach from your deck on a random row before that card resolves. This guy, you play another gold, he comes out of your deck. Roaches ran in decent decks. It's a 4 power unit. It's pretty good. Then we got Morvid. Toggle unit's lock. If it's an enemy, damage it by half its power rounding up and ignoring armor. This lock unit's really nice. If you need to unlock something, sure, but if you're facing like Nilfgaard, those Imperial Brigades, or not, yeah, Imperial Enforcers, those guys, I will use everything to try to get rid of them, because that's where most of their tempo is coming from. I'll usually lock one, then I'll lead another one with like a Chiron if I can. Because if you end up killing like one or two of those, then it really slows down their tempo and they're not able to kill you as easily. And then next, we got Toad Prince. Draw the top card from your deck, then consume. Awesome. Yeah, of course. Skellige, lock Morvid. If they pull him out as a 9 power. Then we got Toad Prince. Draw the top card from your deck, then consume a card in your hand. If it's a special card, boost self by 5. This card works really well with the next card and the Frightener. Now, Frightener, if you want to really win the round and you don't want the card advantage, which happens sometimes with me, you can use the Toad Prince to eat him, which ends up being really nice because it makes him a 17 power. And then you can eat it with the Catacon after to get another 17 power, giving you 34 power in 2 cards. So that's really high tempo there. You gotta be wary of Scorch, but I mean, wasting off a Scorch then not too bad, especially when you're running Unseen Elder. And yeah, if you know you're not going to be playing this Frightener to gain the card advantage, like you went second or something, you don't have to worry so much about it, then yeah, eating it twice with the Catacon and the Toad Prince, really good. And of course, you can, with the Toad Prince, you can eat your Arc Griffin, is a pretty good play. If you're not facing like a weather deck or something, you don't need to throw something over to him. What's really nice is that you draw the top card before you eat it, so you can make your plan after you see what you're getting. Then we got Catacon. Consume a bronze or silver unit from either graveyard. Yeah, if they end up with a high silver bronze unit in their graveyard, you can eat it. Like Nilfgaard, their 11 power golems, pretty good. I wouldn't bother doing the Toad Prince Catacon combo with the Frightener against them because they're probably going to end up playing the golem, and then you can just eat that for 11 value there. So this guy's pretty good. He ends up getting you a lot of value, and once you consume it, they can't res it. Then we got Caretaker. Resurrect a bronze or silver unit from your opponent's graveyard. Love Caretaker. This card's running like the 2 most brutal golds and monsters, so it's pretty good in that case. And yeah, You can resurrect one of your opponent's things if they have something really good that you can steal. But I mean, if you're some decks don't really have that great of stuff that you can steal. Like against Skellige, I don't use him to resurrect their Olgerd as much. I wait for them to play their Dorangary or their Grimmist, and then to use that like Ekimara or their Blood Curling Roar on them to eat them and then get them in the graveyard. Then I'll resurrect them just that way they can't renew them, because that's a really annoying combo when they renew. But you can use him to resurrect your Olgerd if you need to. It wouldn't be such a bad play because you do deny him some of their carryover. But I would only do that if you can lock their Morkvarg anyway. Because if they have one self-resurrecting unit in their graveyard, then they're going to get their series out anyway, every round. Like, you're not going to stop that just by taking their Olgerd. You're just really going to hurt yourself. So unless you can stop both their Morkvarg and their Olgerd, resurrect something else. Like, like Dorangary or Grimmist. And against other decks, if they don't have anything really great to steal, then you can resurrect Slaynel Harpy if you threw it over there. But against other types, then yeah, just resurrect the best card and that you need for that situation. Next, we got Chiron, a consumer unit with 6 or less power. If there's no eligible unit, boost self by 8. Now, this guy basically ends up being a 16 value, no, an 18 value gold if you consume a 6 power unit. So that's pretty good. And, no, 16 value. Whoa, what was wrong with me? Anyway, yeah, it's 16 value, but still pretty good. Especially for deleting, like, Imperial Enforcers. When they play that 6 power out, I will, if I have a Chiron or a Royal Decree, I am getting out that Chiron to eat his Imperial Enforcer. Because you cannot deal with too many of those things, and they'll be using them to pop your eggs and stuff. So Chiron's really good. 16 power, and delete something off their board that's 6 or less. I like it. And it goes pretty well with the Woodland Spirit. Spawn 3 Rabid Wolves and apply Fog to that row. Rabid Wolves are beasts, so they'll combo with your Harpies. Now, if you damage something with the Woodland Spirit's Fog and brings it down to 6, then you can eat it with the Chiron. So, if you got something annoying that's higher than 6 power, yeah, get it down to 6 power and eat it with your Chiron. Then we got Dorangary, spawn a Savage Bear, Wyvern, Ekimara, or Drowner. Ekimara pretty much is all I use this guy for. Like usual, most decks, you use him for Ekimara for the 8 power play and then the carryover for the next round. Drowner, very rarely. Like, for me to play the Drowner, I'd have to have a Fog out on a row that has nothing on it. Or it'd have to give me a way to kill something like an Imperial Enforcer or something really annoying. So if it's 6 power and I have a Fog out and I can move it into it, then yeah, I'd probably go with the Drowner if it's something that I really need to kill. But in most cases, yeah, you go with Ekimara. More carryover, another consume unit. Adds up really well with the Neckers. Then we got Royal Decree, play a gold card from your deck if it's a unit, but not an agent or double agent, boost it by 2, shuffle others back. This will guarantee you any of these cards if you don't already have them, and then boost it by 2. So depending on the situation, you can grab whatever you need. Usually Woodland Spirit's your best bet, which I actually saw a funny picture with the Royal Decree, and they replaced the face with like the Gon, and then they had the Woodland Spirit on the picture, they had the Harpies and stuff in the background. It was pretty funny, but yeah, that's because Woodland Spirit's usually your best, biggest tempo play to grab with him. But I do use it to grab the Chiron and the Caretaker sometimes, because, yeah, again, Imperial Enforcers, delete them once you see them. Then we got Frightener, move a unit on another row on this side to this row, draw the top card from your deck. You're just a little unit, some card advantage. The movement, not so important in this deck, but the card advantage is really nice, especially if they throw their spy over, you can respond with your own. And then also gives you the option to Toad Prince Katakon it for really high power play. And so, it doesn't add up too bad in case you don't want to play it. And I mean, getting 12 power, whatever you're going to draw is probably going to add up to more than 12 power anyway. I mean, if you play something like an Ekimara, you're going to get 12 power out of it. You're just going to get the card advantage. Like, Arc Griffin is probably one of the cards that wouldn't give you more than 12 power. But that's about it for the... Oh, yeah. And one more thing. With the leader. With the leader, you want to hold on to your leader for as long as you can with this deck. Because Scorch is the thing, and you got to be careful with him. And usually what I use him for, what you want to use him for, is either the round 2 shutout or the round 3 shutout. And that consists of having like a Selena Harpy out with 2 eggs and then a Necker. So your Neckers are already boosted up, like they're already like 10 power, 10, 11 power. Then you eat 2 eggs, you eat the Necker, and you spawn another Necker, and usually that's enough to carry you through the round because you're gaining 5, 10. Yeah, depending on how high that is. It can be like 21, 26 value with him. It can be higher than that even. Like I've had a lot higher than that before. But then you gotta be careful Scorch because yeah, they can scorch you away or ignite you. In which case you didn't really lose out on any power because you still spawned. You ate 2 Harpy eggs which spawned a 1 unit anyway, and you ate a Necker which spawned another Necker anyway. If anything, you really gain 3 power after that. But still, it does kill some of your tempo, and that endgame combo is really strong. So, yeah. Save your Unseen Elder for the last round. Holy crap, this deck profile was long. We'll get into the games now. See you guys there. Alright, here we go in game 1. These are ranked games, so hoping I can explain as well as I usually do and concentrate on the game. Let's see. Ooh. Wow, this is like... This is a really bad starting hand. We're going to throw back Harpy. We're going to throw back Necker. And we're going to throw back Roach. Maybe Giant Toad? Nope. Well, no Vrand Warrior. 1 Ekimar. We got 2 Neckers stuck in our hand. They're probably on the top of our deck. This is going to be rough. I'll probably end up using my Frightener. For its card advantage this round. And that is a problem. That is a big problem. I can't even deal with that thing. Because I don't have Chiron. Well, Woodland Spirit. Cancel out some of the tempo. We have to get these cards out of our deck. He's going to get a lot of value out of this thing right now. It's going to become an 11 power, 9 power. But we'll be able to soak up some of the damage with this. Alright, now he's boosting all Dwarfs. So we'll actually Selena Harpy here. Eat an egg. And then probably Frightener or pass. I can resurrect that thing in the second round, which would be nice. Especially since he's probably playing Dwarven Agitators and stuff. If he doesn't use up his leader ability now. Can use that thing right back against him. He's going to get 2 more value, which is basically going to cancel out our weather.
The storm is coming. Let's enjoy the weather while we still can.
Oh, Lacerate. Okay. Well, we'll play another Selena Harpy. Actually, just an Ekimara. Because we plan on passing after anyway. We're going to Ekimara. Eat one of these 3 powers. And maybe play Frightener after. Not that far. I mean,
Elven Blarney.
Dwarven Agitator. Okay, you got that.
Scoia'tael! Attack!
Yeah, that put him pretty far ahead, and we can't really fight out with that other thing, so we're going to maybe make him think we have a Maelstrom or something. Hopefully don't get a dead draw here. Vrand Warrior, that is not too bad to see. See, are you going to go 2 cards down? If he went 2 cards down, that'd be awesome. But I don't think he would because, I mean, we're pretty far behind. Of course, he might think we have a Marigolds. Oh, wow, he is going to go 2 cards down. Okay, cool. Oh no, he's gonna grab his disloyal unit to cancel it out. I mean, at least he used his leader ability. And we have a pretty big unit to eat now. With our Catacon in the next round. That's not too bad. I'm kind of scared that he'll dry pass us. Not really. Because it wouldn't even matter if he dry passed us. If he plays another one of those, we're going to respawn with Caretaker. Hopefully I see like a Chiron or something. Doran Gary. More of it. Okay. You would have been helpful last round. But now it's helpful if he has another one of those. So we're going to throw back Necker. Royal Decree. Cool, we get a Chiron too. Well, let's see if he dry passes us. If he's going for the win, that'll be really nice.
Gonna tear the legs from the bahookies.
Okay, we're gonna probably just lock that. Stop his carryover right here. Then he won't be getting the boost from the dwarfs. Then we'll play our Brand Warrior, have him start eating things to boost up our Neckers. We are going one card up in the final round. Now, is that what I think it is? Yeah, probably. It's going to do 5 damage, so I'll eat my Akimara. Huh, it wasn't. I thought that was the do damage, 5 damage to whatever they play. Which, actually, I wouldn't have been able to play anything else if that was. Okay, looks like he's going for this, so
A wee hint. Dinny jiggle this.
we are going to Caretaker. And bring out his Hawker Smuggler
Special prize, just for you, love.
to use against him this round.
I'm so tired.
And actually, it triggered off that. That's pretty cool.
No mercy!
Oh, looks like he's playing another ambush unit. Well, let's make some more Hawker Smugglers in our deck. Just in case, yeah, there it is. That's the one I thought it was originally.
Venom should do the trick.
So we're going to make some more of those.
Elven blarney.
Okay, another Bomber,
Dinny jiggle this.
which we gain back some value out of that. So we're going to Selena Harpy. And he's going to eat that. And I'll probably Chiron next. We'll get a decent amount of value out of this. I mean, he's going to eat that for a lot. Unless he has Scorch, I don't really see him coming back. Even a Lacerate wouldn't be that great for him. Maybe I'll just Doran Gary.
Dinny jiggle this.
Alright, we'll eat another egg, it looks like. So now we want to be careful where we put this Chiron. Because I don't want that Brand Warrior eating them just in case it is a Scorch. And we're going to eat this 6 power unit here.
Don't you fret about me. Can take care of myself.
Oh, he's going to believe. That reset our Brand Warrior. That gave him... I'm not sure what that gave him. But that's alright. Because we're going to play out... Should I play him out again and have a meeting? And then play Akimara? Or should I play Akimara just in case? He, like, passes right after so I can come back and win. We're gonna play our Necker now. I don't know why I keep calling him Ekimara. Alright, we know what that is. So, how are we gonna deal with this? We can eat a 8 power. Get our Necker boosted up some more. We'll play out the Brand Warrior. And then we'll play Catacon. Okay, he's gonna Marigolds. It's fine. We're gonna play Catacon. We're gonna eat an 8 power. Why not? It's Dwarven Skirmisher. This will boost up our Necker some more. Oh, and it was that. It wasn't even a... Okay, well, it added up to... No, actually less than his other one did. Okay, he's gonna pass here, so... How high are my Neckers? I need... How much more value do I need? 16. Yeah, they're at least a 10 power, so... They need to be a 12 power, though. Well, that did half. Yeah, they're probably not a 12 power. Oh man, I don't know what my Neckers are at. Yeah, forget it. We'll leader ability to guarantee it. 1, 2, come on, come on. 3. Okay, there we go. Yeah, they weren't high enough, so good thing. And that'll save us a Dorngary for the last round, and we have our last Necker coming out, who's going to be a 14 power. So things are looking pretty good, and his Malieve is gone, so he can't really mess with that. Giant Toad. Toad Prince, I mean. That's good to see. Because now that gives me more options. Well, since we won it, we're going to play Toad Prince. And we'll eat the Selena Harpy, I guess, because we don't really have a way to eat it anyway. It looks like he's going to do some damage to that. That's probably a Scorch, I'm guessing. So even if it is, it's not going to matter, because we're going to play a Drowner and move this guy to the middle row. Pretty certain we have this now. I mean, we're almost 30 points ahead. He has nothing that could... Yes! Okay, cool! We won game 1. Oh, yes! Okay, well, we're getting to game 2 now. And hopefully things keep going this well. I wouldn't mind getting 3 more wins. I wanted to try to get Grandmaster before it's over, so... I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, game 2, Dagon. Dagon? Dagon and Broverhoog. What is this? All I've been facing for the last couple days is Skellige and Nilfgaard. Well, this guy shouldn't be too bad. I mean, we'll throw back a Harpy. Throw back a Roach. And we'll throw back a Necker since we don't need 2 of them against this type of deck. Toad Prince. And Catacon, man. All we needed is the Frightener. Well, it looks like we start things off. Not going to play on top row. I'll probably just play it on the middle row. Because if I play it on top row and he Woodland Spirits, then yeah, I'm going to have more things for that fog to hit. Oh, Lacerate, okay. Well, make him go 2 cards down to win the round? Or 1 card? Nah, we went first. Oh, we went first. Okay. We're going to Brand Warrior. Start eating up these cards. He wasted off that last raid pretty early, so I mean, if we get any more Selena Harpies, we don't have to worry about it. Probably playing a Fog here, which we're going to Arc Griffin. And that'll give our Vrand Warriors some more value. And we'll move that Foglet to our graveyard so he can't grab it out again if he plays another Fog. Okay, looks like he's going with one of those. Thing I have to worry about with this is when he plays an Ekimara to eat that. Maybe I'll just use up a Chiron. Now we'll go with what we know he's going to do. We'll play the low tempo play of an Ekimara. Eat our Harpy. And then when he plays his Ekimara to eat it, we're going to respond with a Woodland Spirit on it. And then hopefully be able to get it low enough so we can eat it with a Chiron. Yep. Knew that was coming. So, now a Woodland Spirit. Bring out our Roach and the last of our Harpies. And our Foglet. So we need 3 turns until that Ekimara will be low enough for us to eat. Looks like he's going to royal decree out his Woodland Spirit. Get out the rest of his Harpies. Try to kill off our carryover with that, so we'll Doran Gary. Get out another Ekimara. And eat this 3-power. I mean, I don't mind letting my Necker get boosted here some more. Does kind of suck we went first, but that's his Arrakis Venom gone too. He's gonna hit them? Okay. So, I don't want a Necker yet. Toad Prince, please, please. Please do not give me something I don't want to eat. An Ekimara, okay. I'll Ekimara. I'll eat Ekimara. Okay, now that thing's low enough for us to eat, so we can take care of that. Looks like he's putting more of those beasts in his deck. Alright. Our Necker's up to 10, so we're going to Royal Decree out the Chiron. And we'll eat his carryover card here. And if we end up in the lead after he plays a card, we're just going to pass. Or he might pass us here. It looks like he's thinking about it. Well, it looks like he's not, so problem is if he plays an Ekimara, we're going to be tied, and we're going to... Of course, then I can just play out my Necker in response. So yeah, this seems like a good point to pass. Our Vrand Warrior will eat once more. Our Neckers will become 12 powers, which is going to be really hard for him to deal with. How much power card does he need to play? He needs to play a 9-power card. Or 10 power. He needs to play a 10-power card. No, he's going to pass back. So he basically wasted off a Selena Harpy there and gave us the win. The round win? Wow. That's awesome. So we're tied here for carryover. I think I'll hold on to the Frightener. And we'll just Frightener here. Get another card. Selena Harpy, cool. Because we can bring out all our Ekimaras in the last round. It looks like he's going to frighten her right back. Well, now that he did that and we're even, I'll play Selena Harpy. Okay, he's going to try to make more of those into his deck. We're going to play our Necker. And we're going to get a lot of value here in a second. I mean, if he isn't ahead of us after he plays his next card, then I'll just pass. Because I can always resurrect Selena Harpy with my Caretaker. If he runs Morvid, I'll be surprised. The Gons don't usually run Morvid. I know, he's just going with Ekimara, okay. I'm debating. Since he went with Ekimara, we might go with our own Ekimara. Well, yeah, we're gonna Caretaker. We're gonna bring out his Ekimara. And we'll eat one of these eggs with it. We might be able to 2-0 him, and even if we don't, our Necker's gonna be huge. Right now, Igni, he could double Igni for 24 value. That wouldn't be too bad if he has that. No, he has Yenkan. He's obviously going with the Cryer next. So that'll pop our last egg. Well, let's try to shut him out. Let's force him to play out everything. We're going to Catacon. I think I have an 8-power unit in here. Yeah. So that's going to boost up our Necker some more, put us back in the lead, and then we'll be able to triple E and bring out our last Necker. Oh. Oh god, 4.3k Mmr play right there. What? What? Oh my god, and I'm not even joking, guys. Look, this is ranked. This is crazy. What? Wow, okay. That, I feel bad for him. That's just... He scorched away his own Ekimara because he ate my 12-power unit with it. Oh my god. Well, that was a pretty easy win. So, yeah, we'll get into the last one now, I guess. That was an unexpected event. I mean, we still had it. Probably even if he scorched away our Unseen Elder, which we would have been playing next, which is what he should have held it on to for, but I guess he didn't because we would have had carryover, but that's the end of game 2. Wow, okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, game 3, Eredin. Let's see if we can pull off the 3-0, which it technically be 3-1 since my game decided to crash on me on one of the games, but we'll see. 3 Harpies in my starting hand, that's not too cool. We're forced to mulligan these away. Okay, cool, at least I got my Woodland Spirit, because then I can pull them out of my deck, because they're definitely, my next 3 cards are definitely Harpies, and yeah, that's no fun. We're gonna Woodland Spirit right away. Bring out some of these Harpies. Get that fog rolling. Because I want these harpies on my deck as fast as I can. He's running Eredin. It seems like the consume, like, carry over Eredin, not the I'm gonna hit you with a ton of weather Eredin. Yeah. Alright. Well, we'll play our Selena Harpy on this top row. So that way if he does fog, not fog. If he does play Frost, he has a higher chance of hitting one of these units. At least 50-50. So we can Brand Warrior. Oh, yep, there's the Corinther. He's probably going to drag one of our eggs down. No? Okay, then we'll Brand Warrior. Start eating these eggs. Oh, this is the Frost. Okay. Oh, it hit the egg. Oh, man. I was hoping it wouldn't hit the egg. Well, we'll Necker Warrior. We'll actually play him in top row so our Grand Warrior keeps eating some of these Harpies into our deck. And then we'll play our own Harpy again. Probably eat it with an Ekimar and then pass. That'll allow our Grand Warrior to eat once more. Or not. Well, it won't let our Grand Warrior eat once more. But we will get some carryover with this Ekimara. Hopefully it lands. Aww. I was hoping it'd land on the bottom row, because then my Grand Warrior would still be able to eat. He has one more Harpy in his deck. We have the same amount of carryover as him. So if he dry passes us, we could just Necker. Not really lose out on anything. Oh! He's gonna pass us here. Well, I wouldn't say that's a bad pass at all, considering that I have some crap in my hand that I don't want to get rid of. Alright. Chiron's not going to be that useful. What's his Harpy counter at? 2? Well, either way, he's going to get another one of those. So I could deny him one carryover or take away the power now. I'll deny him one carryover. Yeah, we went one card down. Not too bad. I can force out the rest of his stuff now, and I can get my Necker out. Maybe eat some of them. Ooh, more of it? And another Necker. We're throwing the Necker back. Arc Griffin. Yes, a weather clear unit too. Cool. Well, now I'm sort of in a tricky position. Because I don't want a Toad Prince, and then if I draw my Necker from a Toad Prince, that'd suck. I guess we'll start off with Catacon. We'll lead a 7 power unit. And then we'll play our Necker. See if he has the more of it or not. We're going to clear skies that. And well, he has a Harpy in his graveyard, so I mean, I guess we'll give him a Necker Warrior just so he can't res that on us with his Caretaker and make more Harpies in his deck. Oh, it looks like he's throwing it back over. Okay, so it looks like he does want to res that. Wonder what we'll play out our Necker. We'll see if he has the Morvid to lock it now. And if he does, I can unlock it with my Morvid. No, another Frost. Okay, cool. So that's going to be his last Frost. We're going to Toad Prince. Oh, I could Caretaker with that. We're going to eat Morvid. Then we're going to pass. If he Morvids me now... Oh, please don't Morvid me now. That would suck. Oh, he's checking our graveyard. No! No! No Caretaker Morvid! Bad! Bad! Ah. I gave him it anyway. So, we'll save our Caretaker for the last round. Hopefully I draw into a Necker. Because I just gave him the ability to lock my Necker. Wonder what? We're going to do it now. We're going to thin out our deck so we have more of a chance of drawing it. And we're going to bring out that Selenial Harpy. Which this will bring that out. Then we're going to Unseen Elder. For all the beans. I couldn't eat my Royal Decree. Well, Unseen Elder would just be a 5-power play, so we'll pass here. And hope for a Necker. I think I just screwed myself. Oh, come on, give us a Necker. Let me make up for this. Dorangary, no. Oh, 1 and 6 Necker. Yes! Okay. We have a chance. We have a chance. As long as that's not another Morvid. Okay, he's gonna put that on the front row.
You crossed the wrong sorceress.
Oh, it's a Yen. Yeah, I don't think we got this. We're gonna be like 1 off or something ridiculous. Eat that. Oh, 1 off! 1 off! 1 off! We gave him the Morvid! Oh man, so close. 1 point matters. I don't even know if eating my Royal Decree was the right choice that we couldn't Caretaker us. Well, that's the end of the game, guys. We went 2 and 1. And it didn't go so bad. I'm surprised I didn't see like Nilfgaard and Skellige. That's all I've been seeing these past couple days is Nilfgaard and Skellige. But that Eredin deck beat us. We gave him the Morvid. Even if I Royal Decreed. Oh yeah, probably eating the Morvid was the wrong choice, because then I could have just spawned out another Necker anyway. Alright, well that's the end of the game, guys. See you guys in the next one. Till then.